Hi, my name is Scott Jordan, and I'm here as the sixth shark, giving my commentary on the episode from this past week on Shark Tank, on the entrepreneurs I think are worthy of some further analysis, if you will. You may remember me. I'm Scott Jordan, CEO and founder of technology-enabled clothing, and SCOTTeVEST. I was voted the most intriguing entrepreneur from season 3. So let me just jump into it. The the entrepreneurs I'd like to discuss today are Maria Curcio, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, and Veronica Prolongo with Buggy Beds. And what I liked about them and what I didn't like about them are as follows. I think they did an amazing job with their presentation. I was really very impressed with it. But I did find that it lacked details on how the product worked. They should have done a demonstration. I had no idea of how this product would, as it indicated, it claims that it detects it detects it before there's infectation, if I'm pronouncing that right. And as I understand it, once there are bugs, you're infected. So if it's detecting it, then you're infected. So it really wasn't clear to me how it worked, and that could have gotten lost in the edit. It's not clear. It should have said how long it took, and whether you can get your hotels to use this, because once you find that you're infected, what do you do? And what are the next steps? I wasn't crazy about the name Buggy Beds. I'm not sure I'd want to buy something called Buggy Beds. I also didn't understand how they had an offer for $5 million, and yet they're valuing the company at a much lesser amount, $1.75 million. There was a huge disconnect to me. If you're offered $5 million, then why value it any less? That didn't make any sense to me. Didn't understand much about the patent. To me, it seems, or whether it was pending or actually issued, to me what they had was a brand name, and a brand name that wasn't terribly compelling for me. Having said all that, clearly they've made a lot of traction on sales. I looked at their website. It was really impressive. They're doing something right, and I think that if I were them, I think they did a really good job at everything they did. So I agree with the entrepreneurs asking what the sharks would bring to the table. A lot of the times people don't do that. The fact of the matter is, you go on the show. In my experience, I went on and expected to make a deal with Damon, and I wanted to know what he could bring to the table given his experience in the apparel industry. And I think oftentimes what entrepreneurs don't realize, and the viewing public doesn't realize, is that they're investors. They're not there to actively manage your business. And a lot of people go on the show, in my opinion, and think that these guys are not just going to invest money, but they're going to open up all kinds of doors and opportunities, and they're going to mentor me. And I don't think that happens oftentimes. I think it does in some cases, but I think that in order to get assured that those things happen, it's important on air to get the sharks to make a commitment as to what they can rely on. I thought it was great TV to get, with all of them making them step out of the room and getting all the sharks involved. I thought that Barbara's comment, about do the deal with me, girl to girl, I think that was sexist. It's kind of insulting. I mean, this is an investment opportunity. It's not a girls' club. I think the guys are often accused of the guys' club and the men's club, and I don't think it should be done for women as well. I thought her retraction was inappropriate. If things like that really don't happen. There are no 3-second rules. There's courtesy involved in business making and deals. I think that's all great TV, but that's not real life. So, bottom line, if I was the sixth shark on this show, I think what I would have done, I'm pretty sure what I would have done, and frankly what I thought Cuban was going to do, is I would have let them all join together, the other 4 join together, and make their combined offer for $250,000 for, I think it was a 15% stake in the company or whatever it was. I would have offered them exactly what they were asking for. I don't think they wanted to give up that much equity. I would have given them, $125,000 or 7%. I was stood alone against the other sharks. Would have made some good TV. One shark going against the four, giving them exactly what they wanted. I think that's really what I would have done. So, just wrapping up. I think that the entrepreneurs, you guys did a great job. Looks like you've got a great business. I think it made incredible TV. I think your presentation was good. I think you seemed a bit nervous, but having been there myself, I can appreciate that. The lights are on, you're waiting. It's hard. So I did love the comment about having Mark Cuban teach the cha-cha-cha. A lot of people don't realize this, but Mark Cuban's first job, as I understand it, was he was a disco instructor, a dance instructor. So I thought that was fantastic. So my name is Scott Jordan. Here is the Sixth Shark. My website, SCOTTeVEST.com, and technology-enabled clothing. Please put your comments here, and on the blog post where it is. I really appreciate your interest, and I am out of here.